Hi, I'm Cheryl Rowling, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ontario, Canada. Thank you for joining me today. Don't worry about sizes or supplies for this card as they are attached to this video. If you enjoy watching this video, could you please like and share as this helps me grow my channel? And if you could leave a comment, that would be wonderful, as I love to see where you're watching from or what you think of the card. If you aren't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button and hit notifications so you will know when I post a new video. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to help you out. My contact information is attached. Today we're going to be making a card similar to this, but we're going to be using the brand new Pastels. Stampin' Up! Used to have Pastels, and I loved working with the Pastels. Now these are a little bit different. The old ones were little squares of Pastels, whereas these are sticks, and you have to scrape them. And I have scraped the gorgeous Grape and scraped a little bit on here, and I'll be showing you how to apply it with a sponge dauber. But first of all, I'm going to show you how I did this. I started out, I cut this in my hybrid embossing folder die cut. It's a brand new system that Stampin' Up! Have come out with, and so I cut it out, and then I'm using it as a template, and I have put the stamp, the polymer stamp, in the middle of it, and then I just come along with this. I pick it up. There we go, it's on. Now I take this out, and because this is almost a quarter sheet, I've just done a quarter of a sheet, and yeah, where is it? I don't think that's it. Where did I put it? I just had it. Oh well, I will use this one, and we'll say it's a quarter of a sheet. It doesn't matter because I'm going to be cutting this down in size so that it fits the front of my card. So it doesn't really matter. Now this is basic gray because I don't want the stark black color. I want this to be more of a, not light, but just not black. It's right in the corner, so it shouldn't matter, but I just like to have it there just to be on the safe side. If I have to do it again. Nope, that's perfect. So now I'm going to take this out of here, and we're going to put this aside, and we're going to get this hybrid embossing folder, and we're going to flip it over, and then you try to get it the detail of the embossing folder on top of the basic gray lines. And I'm doing it for all 3 flowers as best I can, and then I close that up, and hopefully it has remained in there. I think so. Now I'm just going to emboss this, and I'll be right back. And there we go. Now put these few things away. Look how nicely that is. See, if you line those embossing folder lines, I don't know if you can see them in the camera, but they are definitely there. If you line those up with your lines here, it's almost perfect. It's not going to be perfect because we're human, but it's as perfect as you can get it. And then I can use this at a different time if I want, or I don't have to. And since I've already started here, that is Mango Melody, and this is, let me see, what color is that? Night of Navy. And this one is Gorgeous Grape. Now I'm going to get rid of Gorgeous Grape. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. So then I'm going to bring this in, and I'm going to work on with my sponge daubers, and each color is going to, this is brand new, and I will mark on it what it is so that I can dedicate it to that color. And I did, the center is Dark Daffodil Delight, and I just try to stay away from the center so that it stays yellow as much as I possibly can. And if I have to scrape more, that's no big deal either. Just turn this. I like to work away from me so I can see where I am here, and then just work away. It's like a delicate look. When we had the pastels before, I actually had two. I got the second one because I had used up most of a lot of the first ones, the colors. So I had to get more, and I used this technique for my daughter's thank you cards after her wedding, and it just made everything so quick and easy when you've got to make that many thank you cards. You want something that works well. Now, then you just stuck your thing in the square and you moved it around. Here you have to scrape it off, but and there's only, what is there, for 8 colors, but maybe they'll be coming out with more. I don't know. That would be nice if we had them for all the colors. It'd be a different way of coloring things, which would be nice. There, just like that. That pretty. Now I've done the Night of Navy and the Mango Melody, and I'm just gonna stick this in here and get it out of the way so I don't screw it up. And oops, I forgot to put the one in. That was smart. There. Get that out of the way. And I gotta put these. Oh, that's the one I want. There. Now, what I did is I cut it down to, I believe it's 3.5 by 4, but it's just enough to get this in. And then I did the same thing with the, what is it? Mossy Meadow. And I went over top of this all the way around and just did the leaves. And if you find that you've got too much around the edge, all you have to do is take a white eraser and you go in between if you see that there's too much there, and just erase it. Pretty easy, isn't it? I love that part. So now I'm going to glue this down. And you just want to make sure you get this in the center, glued down a little bit too. There we are. Now I just glued this on. This is Mango Melody. I chose the colors that were in the pastels and just went with that. Now, because I'm doing the gorgeous grape one, I'm putting the, oh goodness, dimensionals on the back of the flower, and then I'm just doing a small one in the center. And then I'm using my take your pick tool and taking these off. Garbage can is way down there. And then I'm trying to, no, that's the right one. Get them in the center of the cutout, but it's just raised ever so lightly. Now I put these on so it wouldn't take too long. Pretty easy, right? Now, oh, I forgot to put this through here. Shoot. Okay, quickly lift this up. I just wanted the to have a little bit of a color through the center. Yep, there we go. Let that one move a little, just ever so slightly. There we go. Now, I'm going to grab my Seal Plus and put that there. And then I like to go over top of it just so that I'm sure it will stay there. Put this away so I don't hurt myself. Yeah, just like that. Okay, let's put this together. Isn't this pretty? This is old designer series paper, but you can get one that looks similar. It's just dots in, it's a Hostess one. It's very pretty. Okay. I did not get a card back down. This is a fairly simple card, not too much, but very pretty. Not too much work. And technically, if you have this stamp set, you could easily, that's my thing. Yep, that was my background that I needed before. That's what I'm going to use. There it is. What you could do is, if you have this stamp set, you could just do the watercolor looking background. It looks more whimsical in whatever color you want. Whereas I have chosen, I think I'm gonna flip it around here. I have chosen to do a different technique, just show you what the pastels look like. Now I've got the just because, and I'm gluing that. Some of this might be attached, some of this might not be, but it's okay because it's going across the center of the flowers, and most of it will be attached. It'll have some place to attach to. And when it doesn't, it'll just dry and it'll be just fine. Now I need my fork and my ribbon, and I start behind, come around the front, go up the center, come around to the top, grab it, oops, and then just tie it in a knot. Make sure that I've there. Now pull it whichever way you want. I like to go away from me, and then they will come down, and then you can take this off. And I like to do 2 so it doesn't wiggle. That's just me. You don't have to. I have a problem with it wiggling. Tends to wiggle back and forth. No, it didn't come off. That was good. There. I like it to stay still, but if you can get it to stay still to your satisfaction, go right ahead. Now I'm just gonna clip this. And this one I'm going to leave a little bit longer because it's aimed down the card, whereas that's off the side. Now I'm going to, is this my card? Yep, this is it. And I've just taken a piece of the designer series paper, and I'm just putting it at the bottom. Now I'm leaving a little bit of a white here, and then this, you can put it all the way across. This is only 3 5/8 inch, whereas the designer series paper is 4 inches. So it's just a little bit short. And I thought it looked pretty cool that way. But you can do it completely straight across. Isn't that cute? Okay, now I'm just going to put this on the inside. There we go. Now you can put any verse that you want in there. And I took the Wink of Stella and I went over top of my flowers so that they sparkled a bit. Just brought it to life. You can do this beforehand, or you can do it like I am, and then you don't have to do it underneath the card or what's covered up. Your choice. You probably can't see it in the light or the camera, but it does look, it just picks the color up. Just pretty. Just a little bit of sparkle. Yeah, there we go. And I did the envelope, and I did the designer series paper on the envelope, and called it a day. So what do you think? Do you like this bundle? I really like this bundle. I think it's gorgeous, and it's perfect for doing something just a little bit different. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Once I get to a certain number of subscribers, I'm going to have a draw for something that you would like. I've got several things that you can take your pick of, and hopefully there's something in there that you can use. If you don't do cards, I have cards that I will give you a pack of cards. And if you actually do cards, it will be something like designer series paper, or maybe a stamp set, something that you can use. Oh, I forgot to put these on. Oh, good thing I was talking. These are the, what are they called? Matte black dots. And they are just so pretty. I thought they were just made a nice addition to the card. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the card. Please let me know. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Just let me know what you think. So it just helps me to know that I'm doing something that people like, and I appreciate that. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now. I'm back. I forgot to put the leaves on. I'm thinking, why doesn't it look the way it's supposed to look? I forgot the leaves. So I'm back. It's just, my husband will edit it. So I'm just I did the leaves in, the outline is in Mossy Meadow. The inside is Old Olive, and then they were just die cut out. Sometimes it's like, Cheryl, what is wrong with you? Oh well. At least I'm owning up to it. And it doesn't take long to do. Just another add-on at the end of the video. I forgot the matte dots, and now I forgot the leaves. And it looks amazing now. It's like there's something wrong. Just what's wrong? Oh my goodness. So much better. Just so much better. There we go. Now it looks more like something I would do. Sorry about that. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.